at me not having it all ready. Close enough. Hey, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Woo! Okay. What is today's date? It is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. It's 8:37 p.m. And I'm about to do the general tarot reading for the sign of Gemini. This is a timeless reading, so this could be past, present, or future, as well as the energies are interchangeable, so take them and flip around as need be, and use your discernment. Also, personal read information is in the description box down below. All right. That's burning. What do we got for Gemini? This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Gemini? Wait, did a card flip over? For the Chariot. Okay, what else we got for Gemini? What else do we got for Gemini? Let's try that again. What do we got for Gemini? Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit card. Let's see, what else for Gemini? We have the Magician and the King of Swords. All right, what else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? That's a lot of cards. Let's see, 8 of Cups, the Fool, the 10 of Coins, Queen of Wands. What else we got for Gemini? What else do we got for Gemini? Justice. All right, what else for Gemini? So, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Devil in the reverse, the Tower. Okay, what else do we got for Gemini? Too many cards. I just need one card for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you got a lot of major arcana. What is the overall energy for a Gemini? The 4 of Coins. Okay, so you guys give me the 4 of Coins energy. Feeling like, I don't know, maybe you're just holding on to maybe your money or finances, or just kind of keeping to yourself. Underlying energy could be the 5 of Coins. Okay, so let me give the theme for you guys real quick. What's the theme for Gemini? Where's that deck at? Here it is. What's going to be the theme for Gemini? Let's see, any themes for Gemini here? Okay. Here, the Uncharted Sea, Roots of Abundance, A memory motive. A merry motive. Okay. Let's see. Organize it real quick. Alright. So these are the themes. First one out here is a merry motive. That's the number 20. Merry motive. The key concept of this card is knowing your own motives. Understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention creates, the wisdom behind your intentions. So, your motives, what does inspire you to actually get the job done, Gemini? I feel like that's going to be something you're going to be needing to focus on, whatever your goal is. We also have roots of abundance. So, it talks about inspiration, and then we also have abundance. It says the key concept is being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust and believe in abundance. Okay, so a lot of you guys are, like I said, that Four of Pentacles energy could be feeling very, like, just grounded during that time as well. Yeah, talks about your stability. Some of you guys just be feeling like, I don't know, you got a firm foundation, whatever that may be. So it could be, having a happy home, a good job, and just, your health. Okay, then what's the 46? It says the uncharted sea. Possibly talking about, stepping into unknown territory. Literally, I just said that. The key concept is stepping into the unknown without a map, moving beyond your comfort zone and choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, the faith that all will be well. Okay. So during this time, I feel like the themes that you're going to be needing to embody here is, like I said, with that merry motive, your passion. What actually makes you want to get the job done, whatever it may be for you guys? It could be actual work, or maybe just your own personal goals. Root of abundance also talks about your security. A lot of you guys could, in a very, like, I don't know, just secured energy, like feeling stable, feeling grounded, just feeling like, you're just secure and maybe who you are as a person or at your job or just in general. But the uncharted sea also talks about you guys need to step into the unknown. Try something new and having faith that all's gonna work out right. So maybe for a lot of you guys, maybe that's just the energy you're needing to embody here. Yeah, maybe some of you guys may just, I don't know, just be in this energy where it's like you. It's like you kind of been doing your own thing, and maybe you just aren't really sure if it's like gonna like amount to anything or if something's gonna come out of it. But I have a really good feeling based off this reading that I feel like everything's gonna go better than you even imagined here. Now the first two cards out here we have is the Chariot card and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Chariot card talks about you guys have being like this unstoppable force. Riding whatever ship in this case for that Chariot card, but whatever ship, horse, boat, whatever, to victory. That's kind of what the Chariot card. It's like this unstoppable force. You can pretty much like achieve whatever goal that you're wanting to during this time, and know that, like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to lead to a great change. It's going to lead to abundance, money, stability. Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing as well. So this could be like you guys not giving up and having like something pay off here. I have the Hermit and then the Magician card. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier with you guys being secure. It's you guys like you're just okay with kind of being possibly just to yourself. Someone can be a bit of a loner here, but it's like even though like you might be like alone in your home or in your house or wherever you're at, it's like I still see you guys like manifesting with the Magician card. It's not like you're just in your house or whatever doing nothing. That's like I told you. It's like a lot of you guys gonna be able to still like make something happen, even though like you may be like you said maybe it's to yourself during this time and like unsure like what's gonna happen with that uncharted sea. It's like there is somehow, some way, like things are gonna work out for you. Just know that's gonna work out, even though you guys possibly can't see it right now. But the King of Swords, though, yeah, Floody Eyes Yalkuin's King of Swords energy. I said just being very, being very sharp, very intellectual. I'll make clarifications for all this here in a minute. Yeah, but just very good with your words. We have the Justice and High Priestess card here. Yeah, that's a lot of major arcana. So there could be a lot of things that's kind of just happening out of your control, which is kind of what the major arcanas are all about. Justice with the High Priestess. As I talked about, I said maybe something balancing back out in your life here. So I'm not sure what that's going to mean. I can actually clarification for all this right now. So what's the Chariot card? Let's see. Gemini's moving on up, moving past whatever blockages there was. Too many cards moved over. I'm sorry. What is the Chariot card for Gemini? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot of you guys, I said, I feel like I'm going to be seeing a lot of progress in whatever you've been investing so much time and money and energy into. Said maybe for a lot of you guys, it could have been like, just maybe investing in yourself. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, whatever you're investing into during this time is going to pay off. The Wheel of Fortune being here twice. Yeah, a lot of you guys, if y'all been feeling stuck for a while or feeling like, there's some sort of blocks going on, so this is a time where I said a lot of it's going to be pretty much like, it won't really matter anymore. Like, there won't be a problem anymore, is what I'm trying to say here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because that's a lot of you guys, if you aren't already, it's like y'all are going to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. That's how you're feeling, just happy with your life. So the Nine of Pentacles in this card is like, these couple here, like in the little house, and they're just happy, smiling, having a good time. But guys, that's kind of what you are. Maybe in your own house, you're just happy, chilling, enjoying yourself. Just I feel like really just pouring into yourself during this time. So then, what's the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini? What is the Wheel of Fortune for Gemini? What could possibly be changing with divine timing? Let's see. What could be going on for Gemini? Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, so there's going to be something here that requires you to take some sort of leap of faith here. Yeah, that ties back into the uncharted sea, where whenever the change does come, I feel like it's just calling for you to go ahead and just like go for it. I feel like a lot of you Geminis out there will see a lot of like uh, uh, positive things come out of whatever this thing you're being like guided to go towards. Whatever, each one is going to be different. But yeah, definitely don't be afraid to like start whatever this new thing is. I feel like it's tied, whatever this new thing is, it's like pretty much like going to be tied to your abundance. Let's see. Too many cards. What do we got for Gemini? I'll take these, but not these. Not the ones on the floor. I'll put that there. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, and then the Judgment. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, being clear about the Two of Pentacles. It talks about, usually you need to find some sort of balance here. A lot of you guys, Two of Pentacles also speak of time management. That could be a major thing for you guys is, right now you guys are just prioritizing, so like what you invest so much, like, on the day to day, like, the activities or the things that you pour into throughout the day is going to end up like pretty much creating the change. So for a lot of you guys, it's like, whatever you're doing, just it's gonna be the things that you do like every day that's gonna end up like making a great deal of change. I feel like kind of with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this person, like, in this like, this little web here. And it makes me think of the spider's web. And pretty much like the spider's web is kind of like it's like you doing a lot of hard work. And it's like it's kind of tiring and difficult, but it's like eventually all that hard work that the spider creates, the spider does to create its web. It's like it eventually pays off. Like it ends up getting them like the money, the food, the abundance, like everything that they need. I thought that's what it's giving with the Two of Pentacles. It's like whatever you're currently doing, day in and day out. So it could be like little things like maybe you're journaling every day, or maybe you're, working out every day, or you're, reading every day, or you could be just, I don't know, like, doing YouTube every day, or whatever it is. It's like that's going to end up being the thing that actually brings in your abundance. Yeah, the Chariot card. It's like a lot of you guys, it's like, I'm not even sure you're aware of it, but it's like you guys are paving like your own path here. Yeah, with the Chariot card, it's like I said, it's like what I said earlier, it's gonna be a lot of victories tied to you guys. I feel like just going for this new leap of faith here. Judgment card, making some sort of actual decision about actually just trying this new thing. So what specifically is Gemini trying to manifest? What is the Magician for Gemini? What is the Magician for Gemini? Queen of Cups. Excuse me. Yeah, when it comes to the Magician card, you guys are in the Queen of Cups energy. Pretty much, if you're manifesting during this time, or just in general, it's calling for you guys to pretty much like lead with your heart, like in regards to your manifestations. So again, it's like if your heart's telling you like oh well we should, I don't know, just I don't, like for me personally, it's like I started reading lately. It's like that's been the main thing that's making me happy is actually just like reading more every day because I've stopped It's like that could be the main thing for you guys. Is just like listen to your heart on what you want. Yeah. Let's see. Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords is like someone who watches and gathers information. Yeah, that might be another thing that you guys may be needing to do here. Yeah. What else for Gemini and the Magician? Here it is, the Justice. There's a lot of cards flipped over. Half the deck flipped over. What's the Magician for Gemini? Oh, there's more cards. Good lord. Sorry, Gemini. Some of the cards are flipping over. Okay, what do we got for the Magician for Gemini? Too many cards flipped over. What is this? 7 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you Geminis are with the Magician cards. Like a lot of you guys may have options about what you want to do with the 7 of Cups being out here. It talks about having a plethora of choices to make or a decision to make. And like I said earlier, it's pretty much telling you for number one, listen to your heart. Whatever it's calling you to do, go ahead and do it. With Page of Swords, if there is something that new that you're wanting to try, the Page of Swords is pretty much gather information about it, better, educate yourself, so you can, I feel make a better decision about, whatever you want. So it can kind of get you out of your head so you won't just be thinking so much, if that makes sense. Yeah, Knight of Wands. But the main thing is to go ahead and just go for it. Knight of Wands is someone who kind of rushes into things. Yeah, that's something that you just want to do, like me, I know, painting, reading, whatever. It's something you just go ahead and do. Don't overthink it. That's the main thing. Yeah, I feel whatever you're being called to do, kind of just don't try to be one of those people who just constantly in their head overthinking about it. Just go ahead and just start doing it. That's the advice. What's the? I feel the Hermit's self-explanatory, but let's get a couple cards for Hermit. Yeah, 9 of Cups, the Hangman. Yeah, a lot of you guys say, even though y'all might be to yourselves during this time, that's what the Hangman and the 9 of Cups is y'all over here pretty much I feel just in your own little world, enjoying things with the 9 of Cups. Hangman card here. I feel a lot of you guys are pretty much just maybe feeling a bit you're to yourself. It's I'm not sure if a lot of you guys are wondering how you can get that 10 of Cups, get into an even better place, or once again just achieve that next step. Oh, that might be a thing that a lot of you guys are possibly doing in your alone time. Yeah, Knight of Swords being present. Yeah. Again, it's just telling you, even if there's something on your mind with that Hangman card being here, so you just go right after. It's really just telling you pretty much you can get whatever you want during this time, Gemini. So I'm ultimately getting from all this is, anything that you want is a pretty good time to go after it during your birthday season. Oh, it is your birthday season. I almost forgot. Happy birthday, because it's your special day. Happy birthday from all of us to say, woo! Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Woo, 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 woo! Happy birthday, Geminis. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing birthday season, because y'all truly deserve it. Yeah, so during your birthday season, it's really telling you that this could be a good time. A lot of things could be going on in your life where, you're going through a lot of changes. Or there's a lot of stuff you're doing currently that's going to be, I feel leading towards changes. And the main thing I'm hearing is pretty much trust where your heart's guiding you. If you guys are ones that want to try new things, it's pretty much telling you go ahead and try it, see how it goes, educate yourself on it, but don't overthink it. I feel that's the main thing that's going to be the problem here. It's if you get trapped in your head overthinking about it instead of actually doing it. It's one thing I personally do with it's sometimes I get overstimulated because I'm thinking oh, I could do this way, or I could do it that way, or I could try this new thing, or I could do that. It's I get so in my head about doing it that I never actually do it. It's kind of like that. Y'all definitely are just being called to just go for it. Yeah, be decisive here, Gemini. World card, clarifying the King of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you guys keep closing out, like I said, this old chapter and starting something new. Yeah, the Fool card here and the World card, double confirmation. Yeah, there's a lot of new things starting for you guys. What else for the King of Swords? Queen of Pentacles? Okay, so there could be... Either you're the Queen of Pentacles or you're the King of Swords, because these are two different energies. Gemini, you could be dealing with some sort of King of Swords energy. Let's see. More about this before I say anything. Yeah, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Someone here wants to return. So I am right. Someone wants to come towards you. Yeah, it's like while you guys are manifesting, trying new things, going after the stuff that your heart's calling you to do, and enjoying your birthday season, there's someone here who wants to come towards you because they see you over here with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, very nurturing, very caring. Page of Swords. There's gonna be someone who's also watching you. Chariot card. Okay, so this could be someone at a distance, though. Page of Swords. Someone is at a distance who's watching you. What else for this King of Swords? What else for the King of Swords? Justice, Eight of Swords. Yeah. If some of you guys are dealing with a Mask and King of Swords energy, this person is wanting to make things right with the Justice card here, and not sure exactly what's going on. Could be something in regards to legal case. Yeah, but the Eight of Swords. So this is someone who I feel like overthinks a lot, or is overthinking about the Sun card. What are they overthinking about? What's this Eight of Swords? What are they overthinking about? Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. This is someone who wants to rush towards you. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is what they're worried about, coming towards you. Knight of Wands, rushing in. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, and change something with you. Because they see you over here, like I said, you know, pre-Empress energy or Emperor energy, take the energy as resonates. Yeah, and they see you over like shining, glowing, doing your thing with the Nine of Pentacles. Your money could be looking well, or this is what like you're headed to, or how they just view you. Wheel of Fortune is someone who's also wanting to change maybe things with you here. So what's the Justice for Gemini? Queen of Swords. Gemini, you're being called to pretty much like, like show up in your energy, Queen of Swords. Be very confident in your decisions. Justice for Gemini, more for Gemini. Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yeah, whenever this happens, there could be something about some sort of masculine energy who wants to come here and work with you. Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor. Yeah, there are at least two different energies. This is part of your justice, though. Like, there could be something in regards to an Emperor wanting to work with you. More clarifications, Eight of Wands here. At the bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this has been someone who's possibly been slow to come in and I feel like give you this justice, this money, this offer, something. So this person is like they're looking at all the pentacles. I see the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Pentacles. The Tower. Whatever this person does, come in. Yeah, this is gonna. I feel like blow your mind. This will shock you pretty much. That person is coming in, but they view you as someone who's very strong here with the Strength card. You're very courageous. You're very bold. And they view you as the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This is someone who's just got their eye on you. Seven of Swords. This is what they could be planning as well. Being strategic here. What's that? Someone's planning on trying to make some sort of move towards you. And when this does happen, it's like you guys are going to be shocked because I feel like a lot of you guys don't even know that this is someone who's watching you from afar. Because a lot of you guys, y'all in your hermit energy, Four of Pentacles, just keeping to yourself, doing your thing, trying to manifest the life that you want. Focus on possibly things you do, like your daily activities. So what's the High Priestess for Gemini? Four Swords. Okay, you guys are also being called to rest up. Excuse me. Yeah, rest up here with the Four Swords, followed by the Two of Swords and the Star card. Yeah, a lot of you guys are pretty much like being called again, like with the Intuition card, the Intuition card. The High Priestess card here is kind of like, calling for you guys to have, use your intuition, like, trust in where you're being guided here. Two of Swords talks about you guys having some sort of decision, trying to make up your mind about something being in the fork in the road. With the Star card, though, it's like, a lot of you guys have hope, and when I look at this Two of Swords, it's the one with a blindfold having to make a decision, meaning she pretty much, like, has to kind of go within to kind of figure out what choice she needs to make. A lot of you guys, I feel like if you're unclear, rest up a bit more. Yeah, about whoever this decision you have to make. What else for Gemini? Page of Wands. Yeah, but pretty much there's a restart here for you. Yeah, a lot of you guys are, I feel like, is enjoying yourself, going through a lot of happy times, manifesting your desires, moving past blockages. Everything's going pretty well. And then someone wants to come in, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I want to come in. They want to rush towards you, make things right, invest in you. Six of Pentacles, balance things out, get victory with you. Yeah, that's what's going on here for you, Gemini. Anything else for Gemini? High Priestess card. Five of Cups. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like all you guys need to get out of this Five of Cups energy if y'all have been in it. That's the main thing. Stop looking back. Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like focus on the things that's going to be uplifting you, making you feel good. Yeah. Page of Cups here. King of Cups. Judgment. Yeah, but it's up to you with the Judgment and the King of Wands to decide whether or not you may want this King of Cups energy. Yeah, so that's kind of like the reading. A little all over the place. Hierophant card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a lot of you guys looked up as leaders, mentors, or teachers. Or you guys may just have very strong spiritual practices or just like know a lot of different information. But it's like, you may not like let everyone know what you know. Because, not everyone, I feel like usually not always wants to listen. But yeah, readings call it kind of all over the place. What do we got for Gemini then? Let's see. What's some shadow work Gemini might need to work on? What's some shadow work for Gemini? Shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm, fluidity, movement, and open. Some Geminis might be called out to get up and dance, move, like get active. That might help you out during this time. Again, yeah, definitely, especially when you get in your head or just get in your head a lot or overthink too much. What's going to help you out get out of that funk is just going ahead and just like doing it, like not overthinking it. Just go ahead and just do it. Lack of awareness. Missed chances and unseen risks. Seek facts and stay open-minded. Insight and opportunity. Yeah, again, if a lot of you Geminis out there are seeing sort of opportunity, you have a decision to make, there's an opportunity for something, don't be afraid to like educate yourself, to, maybe just, look into the little details so that you can be aware about, what decision you want to make. Mm-hmm. Also, be open to changing your perspective as well. You have the unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. So surrender, curiosity, and faith. Yeah, and again, it's telling you just to have faith, no matter what you do during the time. Just know that have faith that everything's going to work out. Just extra confirmation of that. Yeah, some of you may need to get up and dance. Educate yourself about certain topics if you need to, and just kind of to be have faith that everything's going to work out no matter what situation you're going through this time, Gemini. You have soul mirrors. Others reflect your own relationship with yourself. So open heart and healing union. That's so there could be someone who wants to come towards you. Healing union. But if not that, it could just be that's that time of healing for you guys. But what struck out to me was the word union. Yeah. There could be a connection that may need healing as well. But it's funny because like all your relationships, like pretty much like I told you all the time, they're a mirror they're like a mirror of like of who you are as a person. So if people are in your life treating you one way, it's pretty much like showing you maybe ways that you don't show up for yourself. Keep that in mind. Okay. Let's get some advice for Gemini. Let's see. What's the advice for Gemini? We have beautiful souls. You inspire and uplift others. Okay, so for you, Gemini, just be aware that you really do make a change in other people's lives simply by showing up and being yourself. We have miracles out of mistakes. Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. Yeah, so there are a lot of great things that's going to be, ahead of you here, Gemini. So don't once again look back and be worrying about what went wrong or, the mistakes of the past. Because I feel like it's going to be create something really beautiful out of it. Look forward towards the future. Yeah, forgiveness. Forgiveness is the first step toward letting go of hurt and emotional pain. It heals only you. Yeah, again, it talks about maybe something you need to let go of here, Gemini. I'm not sure if you need to forgive someone or forgive yourself. Have look up and look forward. Welcome new developments for positive change. Yeah, again, just telling you to be ready for whatever the new things that are coming into your life. A lot of guys could just be, possibly like, moving with the cherry carping here, or let's say just seeing maybe get a promotion at your job, or it's just seeing like, a lot of like, answers come towards you during this time here, Gemini. Yeah, patience at the bottom of the deck. No matter what the situation or delay is, your desire will come when it is meant to. So for you, Gemini, just extra confirmation that, be patient while you wait. Whatever comes to you, it'll come when it's meant to come. Let's see. Anything else for Gemini before I close it out? Let's get some wisdom cards here for Gemini before I close it out. You have generational curses. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. Okay, that could be another thing you guys could be doing here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card. Again, some of you might be generational curse breakers in your family. So you might be doing like things that no one in your family's ever done before. Kind of like walking down the road less traveled. So that's why things may seem a bit difficult, or sometimes like you don't know what's happening. I thought that's why it's calling you to have like extra patience with yourself, because like you're kind of like doing things that no one's ever done before. You know. Now, self care, though. Self care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth, you. Yeah, that's why I feel like with the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit both being here, that might be something that a lot of you Geminis are doing. Like I said, just kind of just keeping to yourself during this time. Taking care of you. Investing in yourself. Just that sort of thing. We have meditate. Choose to meditate on good things, because whatever you choose to contemplate on the most is what the universe will give you. Yeah. So know that your thoughts, your words, whatever that you do during this time here, Gemini, um, it will end up manifesting. As I told you, a lot of you Geminis are out there in the magician energy. So it's like you're being called to try everything, and also focus on the positive. Like I said, look forward. Like don't keep looking back or focusing on the mistakes. Like keep looking forward so that you can end up manifesting all nothing but positivity towards you. Yeah, be realistic. Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. So I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but yeah, Gemini, you might need to take the rose-colored glasses off. Not everyone is so loving or so kind or wants that loving kind energy. So just kind of be aware of that. You know that you're seeing things what they are clearly. And not I feel like I don't want to say fantasizing, but for a lack of better words, it's like you're kind of like in this daydream state. Yeah. At the bottom it says baggage. Resist being weighed down by the guilt and shame of the past. The past is exactly what it is, the past. So unpack and begin your healing. Start life anew and stop dragging the old into the new. Yeah, that's that Five of Cups at the very end. Like I said, for you, Gemini, a lot of good things are going to be happening for you. And, like, while you are waiting for it to come in or for it to happen, it's like quit focusing on like the bad, or quit looking back at the past is the main thing. Because there's nothing back there for you. Like, there's nothing in your past you really need to be looking for other than like maybe like lessons you learned. But besides that, it's like, live in the now. Be in the present moment. Yeah. And then just look towards the future. Okay, so if this is about love, real quick, I just want to grab one deck real quick. Let me grab this first. What do we got for Gemini? Like I said, Gemini, you could be going on some sort of journey, or there could be someone who needs to travel towards you. I kept getting that. I said there could be some sort of distance between you and some person. Let's see. Hey there. Hey there, Gavin 8382. So good to have you here. How are you doing? Lovers. Yeah, I was right. For some of you Geminis out there, there's someone who's going to pretty much end up coming towards you. And like I said, there could be distance between you and this person. Let's see. I'm great. Yeah, I'll take it you're a Gemini then. Either that or you're watching for a Gemini. Toil and labor. Yeah, for some guys out there, maybe the thing is like maybe someone here has been trying to work very hard. It's not you. I said it could be someone in your energy who's been in this toil and labor energy. Yeah, toil and labor, working hard because it's like they are Gemini. You don't know it, but it's like you might get some sort of unexpected income here. And actually, like I said at the end of the reading, it's like this is your justice. Someone may be wanting to give you something. Yes, Gemini Sun. Yeah, if you want a quick little rundown of what's going on, pretty much you're in this energy where you're manifesting your desires, and you're gonna see a lot of change during your birthday season. A lot of things may be changing about yourself, about the world around you, or maybe about a personal connection in your life. And during this time of change, it's really telling you, like, if you do have a lot of ideas about, stuff you want to do or where you want to travel or whatever, it's the time where you just go ahead and need to start doing it and not overthinking about it. Like, that's like the main takeaway. If you get the instinct to try doing something, just go ahead and start doing it. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to start doing it. Like, progress over perfection is the main thing. And then hopefully the person that is distance is initial P. Maybe. I'll pull some cards for that later if you want. It won't be letters, but it can be signs. But yeah. Also, someone could be seeing you as this privileged lady or this privileged man here, Gemini. Take it as resonates. And like I said, they view you like this. Well, let's get a couple cards here for love then, since you are interested. Let's see. I do Lover's Oracle. Let's see. What do we got for change? Regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. Yeah, Gemini, you personally are going through a lot of change during this time, but also maybe this person is as well. As this someone wants to return, so maybe they have changed as well. Shoot, maybe you may have changed them. Hold on, this couple cards. Let's see what else for Gemini. Let me get this deck instead. What do we got for Gemini? Yeah, manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Yeah, again, it's just extra confirmation that you can get whatever you want. So pretty much, don't be afraid to go up there and and have to pray or ask for whatever your desires are. Except it will be coming towards you here. Yeah, we have moving and honeymoon. Yeah, you guys are moving towards someone or someone's moving towards you. So it could be something about changing location. We also have honeymoon phase. This could be someone attending a wedding. Someone maybe wanting to marry you here, Gemini. What else? Pregnancy. Someone is pregnant. And spy. Okay, so someone is expecting. Some of y'all, I'm not sure if someone wants to get you pregnant here or, wants you to have their babies, something like that. or you may want that, Gemini. We also have spy. That's someone who's just watching you. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Yeah, it's like while you guys are educating yourself about the things you want to manifest, it's like someone is watching you. So just kind of be aware of that. Okay. Anything else about this connection? Anything else? Travel. Yeah, who this person is traveling, social media. So this person not only may need to travel towards you because there's some sort of distance, but they also can be watching your social media. So I'm not sure if you guys have like online, like, I'm not sure, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that. That could be going on. Anything else for this connection? Divine intervention. Healing. Yeah, it says serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. For you guys, it could be some sort of divine intervention that's pretty much like making you guys come together. Like I said, you probably needed to heal from this connection. Your person may needed to heal as well. But it's like this is like pretty much like God and your spirit trying to get y'all two to come back together. And I feel like possibly figure this out. I said, y'all, you can always decide whether or not you do or don't want this person, Gemini. That's part of your free will. But just know that this is kind of coming towards you. Music. Yeah, you guys could speak to each other through music, or this person could be a musician. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys like your big thing is like maybe you might share songs. Let's see, anything else for Gemini and this person? Single, alone, isolation, lonely, and guarded. Yeah, who this person is, they're alone, or they're single, or that's how they're viewing you. Let's see, you could be the one who's single here, Gemini. Shoot, this is someone who's single. This could have been someone who maybe in the past ghosted you, had a toxic relationship as well. Yeah, this is someone who could have been like, the reason why they could be distant are, just they could have been dealing with someone who was just toxic, whatever it is. Could have been codependent, could have been, lying, manipulative, narcissistic. I take, your best guess. But this is someone who could have ghosted you, or someone just ghosted a toxic relationship as well. Anything else for Gemini before I get to, I feel like the last positive affirmation. No, I need to get the signs. Roll the dice. Take a chance, risk, leap of faith, and strategy. It's like the fourth or fifth time it's telling you to take a chance here, Gemini. Again, you'll know what that means because a lot of you have a lot of different choices here. Yeah, but again, it's telling you to surrender, release, give up. Yeah, and then have patience. Yeah, for a lot of you guys out there, you may need to just surrender or to kind of just go with this. That's kind of been the reoccurring thing going on for you guys throughout this reading. Tell you to let go, have patience, have faith, take a leap of faith. So you get a couple signs. What are the signs for Gemini? What are a couple signs for Gemini? We have fire. So this could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. We also have Uranus. Okay, good news. Uranus is actually in your sign during this time, Gemini. So actually, you guys could be feeling like, a lot of good things come back towards you. I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but Uranus is kind of like, it's actually like, I forget which house it's in, but it's pretty much like, your intuition. No, that's Neptune. Good Lord. Bottom line is, right now, Uranus is in your sign, so there's a lot of positive things coming towards you. I forget exactly the gist of it. I need to educate myself more on that. I'll get back to that later. But you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see, they could have very strong Aquarius placements. Anything else? Water. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Anything else for Gemini? Any other signs for Gemini? Yeah, this could be happening soon, though. That Uranus. Taurus. You guys keep dealing with a Taurus specifically? Or someone has very strong Taurus placements? And then we have Capricorn. Okay. So we have Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, a water sign or a fire sign. Okay. Let's close out positive affirmations for Gemini. Closing it out. Positive affirmations for Gemini to close out this reading. Any positive affirmations for Gemini? It says turkey. Honor your own time of harvest. Offer your gifts and blessings as service to the greater good. So this may be the thing it may be requiring you to do. It tells you to like take a leap of faith as well. It doesn't have to mean in love. It may just require you to maybe just have enough confidence to maybe just put your your blessings, your gifts, your talents on display. Like let people see what you can do here, Gemini. That might be something y'all might need to do. We have Canary. Step forward now and sing your song. There's power in finding your voice. Yeah, this is telling you guys to pretty much step up, and finding your voice. Some of you guys need to just, I feel like, say what's on your mind. Because a lot of you guys hold a lot of power like the magician. Again, it's telling you to, not be afraid to, ask for your manifestations. They will come true, especially during this time. Just like, release, like, when it's going to be here, the how, the where. Just know that it's going to come, though. You have an osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Yeah, again, it's telling you that your money or your abundance is coming your way. So again, just extra confirmation that you guys can just like release, like I'm not sure if like maybe you're used to getting money a certain way. Like maybe that's what you need to do is like release the idea of the way you like obtain money. I could just use that as an example. Some guys are just used to like, I don't know, working a 9 to 5 every day or doing like Uber or whatever. But there are more ways nowadays to get money than the usual 9 to 5. A good thing that I'm trying to do is actually like obtain money through YouTube and stuff like that. So for you guys, it's like that's going to be maybe something you need to do. Again, possibly not being afraid to really put your services, your talents out there, because I feel like that's going to be the thing that leads you towards like you getting a lot of this, a lot more abundance in your life. Anything else for Gemini before I close it out? One or two more cards for Gemini. Goose. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Yeah, last card out is pretty much telling you take that action. Like again, do not get stuck in your head overthinking, Gemini. If you got an idea, go ahead and just do it. Don't overthink it. It's not about being perfect. It's just about actually getting it out there. Because like I said earlier, it's like you could be like me. I'm a Gemini too, by the way. And sometimes like I overstimulate myself with my thoughts to the point where I end up not even doing the thing I was thinking about. So I pretty much like, wasted the entire day thinking about, well, how am I gonna do it and where is it gonna, be at and why am I doing it? It's like it doesn't matter. If you're being called to do it, just do it. Again, if your heart wants you to do it, just do it. And then bottom of the deck says Condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Yeah, that's what I was telling you throughout the entire reading. The chariot keeps coming up for you throughout the reading. This time, you can overcome any obstacles. And this is extra confirmation that, you're pretty much unstoppable during this time, Gemini. That's why I was telling you, don't be afraid to, like, go for the gold, like, to chase your dreams and really make it happen here. Because I feel like, you have the capability with a magician card to really just make it happen. So pretty much go ahead and just start doing it, Gemini. And release like how it's gonna happen, where it's gonna happen, what's it gonna look like. But yeah, this is a new reading. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. So let's push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do, Gemini. You guys are going to be an unstoppable force during your birthday season. But the only thing that's going to be able to stop you is you. So make sure you don't focus on the problems. You don't focus on the past or the mistakes. Focus on bringing in what you want into this world. And then don't be afraid to go after it. Because you can achieve it. Just believe in yourself and go for it. And also, lastly, someone is coming in. That's also a thing. And wanting to gift you. But that's like not the main takeaway. Because this is your reading. It's not about that person. It's really about you. But yeah. I love you, Geminis, so much. But with this being said, goodbye, my superstars.